but knowing the BHRS, they could also be involved.
Yeah, both of us can actually be there if she goes to someone else's house for a play date, or if she comes to the house.
Yeah.
And that would be good for us to watch her interact also.
Yeah.
It would.
And I mean, and that's also the same thing with Ashley, you know, as long as we have a release signed, you know, we can definitely do that too, you know, to support her as well.
Okay.
Play dates.
Ashley's all about the play dates.
We're gonna be doing puzzles and working on them.
So what do you think? Do we want to shoot for this week, next week?
Yeah, we can do it for this week.
Okay, so like the 26th, which is
Yeah.
Friday?
Yeah, Friday.
All right, and then our summer activities. Is that anything that you guys could help us with? Like maybe helping us find some summer activities for them?
Definitely.
And I know
I
that
think
she.
there's, West Green was already
Is it-
signing up for T-ball. I mean, that's how crazy that is.
Is it with an I, Tracy? Or Y? EY?
Well, boss is will start beginning of the
Come on,
month.
Janet.
And let me say something, Carmichael's, because I've been all the other school
Get
districts.
mad.
Carmichael's is the most organized. I mean, they have
Mhm.
it going, and it's really organized too. You know.
And I can always get flyers for basketball camp and soccer camp, which will be coming out pretty soon, I'm sure.
I have the dates, I just don't think it's set in stone yet,
Yeah,
because I'm part of that committee.
magic or whatever.
When do you guys think that we could get that information?
What's that again for?
The
Summer camps, we won't know until
It doesn't matter.
usually like April.
I'll take it then.
We won't get that info. Yeah. So April for the camps, and then
Maybe you need a halo, you've been so good.
I guess maybe this is more like any activities that's out there that she can participate in.
I can try to look into, like, see if I can find some dance schools to see if there's something that could be.
Worked out.
Yeah.
look into the Achieva grant. We can
Right.
start doing that now.
And I,
Maybe check in with you guys in like 2 weeks, 3
That's
weeks.
fine.
Yeah.
So maybe like would March 11th?
That works.
Would that work?
and also I know they do, I didn't say this earlier, but I know that the library does a lot of stuff. Did you guys say that? I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
We got
the
it.
library, okay.
We're good.
Yeah, I was playing with Janet at that time, I got distracted.
Okay, and our last one is TV turned off when not being used. Of course, that's you guys. We'll support you. We'll support you with that.
Start that today.
Okay, you're gonna
Well,
start that
maybe that's
today.
something that Janet should do whenever she leaves her room. Maybe she should turn off her TV if she's not going right back in.
I like that.
Would that be
Yeah.
something?
Yeah.
Kind of give her that responsibility?
Use the remote.
So you're gonna do that, starting that today?
Yep.
Yep.
Shoot, Tom, you're on it. All right, so, almost done, I swear. So one thing we always like to do is we always want to make sure that we have a measurable outcome, a measurable goal, and a measurable outcome that we can kind of look at. So we're trying to get Janet to express her feelings, okay? How many times a week does she usually do it? None at all. Okay, so when would you sit there and go, this goal is completed? How many times a week would that be?
I almost think of it too, like it's one of those things with a 5-year-old. I mean, they're never gonna get it like 100% of the time. You know what I mean? I think that's just typical of a child. You're never gonna be able to, you know, express your feelings perfectly 100% of the time.
Right.
So it would probably be a little less than that, I would imagine. She's not doing it at all now.
You can get it?
I
was
would.
proud.
Not all of them.
What I have right now is Janet will express her feelings from no days out of 7 days a week. So right now she's not expressing them. So how many times would you say, you know what, yeah, I can see this, you know, it's working. This plan is
If she
working.
can give me 3 days, I'd be excited.
Okay, so 3 days out of 7?
Yep.
Now, is that with or without prompting?
without prompting.
Well, you have to prompt her to ask her how things.
I was gonna say, usually we start slow, so even if there's prompting, it's okay. You know, we know the plan's working, and then we need to
also, is this
continue.
3 days when we're part of it? Is this 3 days without us?
It's, well, that's
That's
up to them, yeah.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's what we do.
yeah, ultimately, I mean, I think it's one of those, like, right now, probably with you guys, and then once we
Maybe
start seeing
one day
it,
a week, just try 1 day a week with them alone, and the rest of it.
what do you think?
Yeah, that works.
Am I
Cool,
making
but-
it too easy? I'm just saying, because we're
No,
there 3 or 4 days a week.
We're babies, it's
Yeah.
baby steps for us, you know, anything that would work with them is, that's what we go. Because ultimately, it's their show.
If they want 3, that's fine.
So do we want to keep it at 3 days? Or-
With everybody, maybe 3 days with everybody.
And I get
That's
lots
a good
of
start.
checks and they come all the way down. And that would help me stop
I'm lost.
crying. Janet, why
All
don't
right.
you share with everybody?
So,
One or 3.
Get on to those.
It's one of those too, I think, like even if she's doing this successfully, the 3 or so days that you guys see her, I mean,
That's a good start.
it's still a success in a sense, and maybe that would
Yeah.
kind of bolster her, like, you know, hey, I can do this. I can do this without Talia there or Jim. You know, I can do this with just Mom, and just kind of bolstering her a little. You know what I mean?
One day would end up leading to 2, and then 2 into 3, and 3 into 4, and then
Yeah.
and ultimately too, you know, we'll be changing this outcome
That's okay.
a bazillion times.
yeah.
So how hopeful are you guys with the plan we have setting up right now? How hopeful are you to getting to this goal? What do you think? On a scale of 1 to 10.
I'm hoping.
Do you think it's gonna work?
Yeah, I think it would work.
So what would you be at? What do you think? Scale of 1 to 10. 1 being yeah, no, 10 being absolutely.
I would say probably about a 6 at first.
6?
Yeah.
Hey, Mom, what do you think? Oh,
No, if you're bad and you lose your TV, you lose your TV for the rest of the day.
so what are you thinking, Mom, on a
reaction
scale
was
of 1
funny.
to 10? 1 being, yeah, it's not gonna work at all. 10 being, yep, we're good to go. With being able to hit this outcome.
I say an 8.
An 8? All right. So the next step that I'll be doing is I'll be making it into a plan that we will have out to you guys by the end of the week. We'll fax it to Stern Center and fax it to Centerville.
Yeah, just
You
like,
guys-
with my name on it and with her name on it. So
Got
I know
it.
to make 2 copies.
And I
of
have the
everything.
right spelling, so I promise you I'll get it in. And we'll get it out to you guys. I'm actually gonna see you Wednesday, so I'll get it to you Wednesday.
Okay.
That sound good? All right.
When are you going to the house Wednesday?
I'm actually going with you to the med show.
Oh, okay. So, see you later.
Yep. One more thing before I do close. I forgot to review the functional assessment. I just want to make sure, is there any changes to our functional assessment? Do you see anything not working? Do you see things working? Because I just want to make sure that, you know, if we need to change something, we could change it real quick. And ultimately, it kind of, the crisis plan kind of goes with what we were talking about. It's talking about her meltdown behaviors, those ones where she's saying she wants to harm herself, she wants to harm others, just complete meltdown that she has, her crying, name calling.
This is just a regular plan, this is the crisis.
Okay, well,
Okay.
Yes, I'm so sorry.
I'm always looking at our plans because
Yes.
they're always different.
Yeah, we kind of, what we do is we do a crisis plan, because sometimes the crisis plan includes the youth, sometimes it doesn't. But this one does. And ultimately, sometimes they coincide with the plans that we have too.
Yeah,
I think it's still good.
You think it's still good?
yeah, I
Okay.
think it's pretty much covered.
All right, and we will review it again at our next thing, so if there's any time that it doesn't, let us know and we'll change it.
Okay.
Okay, and does everybody have our discovery? I want to make sure, because I know you guys are just new to this. Did we give you a discovery? No?
I sent that over as well, but I didn't put Talia. I wasn't sure of your name,
That's
so
okay,
I
I'll make her
didn't
a
put
copy.
you
I'll-
on there.
I'll just have
I was gonna say,
Melissa
I'll
make her
just
a
do-
copy.
put it
If
to
you get
Jim.
paper,
I'll
this
send
is
you a
what
new
it is.
one.
This is what if you want this, you can have it. I have copies.
Can
You can have a copy.
All right, so I just want to check in with everybody, make sure everybody's doing good. Any questions, concerns, hopes, dreams, anything?
I just want you to know, I think this is great for all of us to be able to get together. So
Yeah, it is
everybody knows
awesome.
where everybody else is coming from, and we're
Yes.
all on the same page.
Yes, and that's our biggest goal. We definitely all want to be on the same page and working together. And I think that's the great thing with High Fidelity Rep, because we do.
But that doesn't happen very often.
No, no,
The only time I ever see that is when I go to an IEP meeting at school.
that's right. And sometimes there's still people missing.
Yes.
So is there anything else, Mom, Dad? We good to go?
Yeah.
Okay, so the next, just our last step is planning for our next meeting. Yay, right? Of course, we usually like to try to do a month in a month, meeting within every 30 days. What day would be good for you guys?
I have my calendar, so just tell me a date.
Yeah, me too.
I think I have one here. I know this isn't gonna help you guys. Is there any days that's not good?
Tuesday's bad for me only because that's my long day when I go to school and stuff.
Okay.
I prefer not Friday.
Does Mondays work for everybody?
Just,
Yeah.
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 Mondays?
Monday mornings.
Okay, and I can make it to where you guys don't have to go through metal detectors if we do Mondays.
Ties them together.
I don't mind it.
Yeah.
We have a bigger classroom over at our office, which is the Ben Franklin building. It's less hot, less muggy, and bigger.
Sometimes.
Yeah. If you guys, and then again, this is up to you guys. Mondays work?
Fine. Can I get, before we leave, do we have everybody's email? I think that's,
You know
Did
what?
I change the sign-in yet?
Yes, you
not.
did.
See,
I'm
'cause we
certain you
always
did.
are
I
used
just
to putting
didn't put the
emails in,
newest
so-
one.
If I could pass this
Yeah.
back around, if everybody can write their emails,
I mean,
that would be great, and we can keep
because
in
then you can
contact
keep in
much more.
contact with me.
Where?
Absolutely. Just write it.
Wherever, even on the back
Yeah.
is fine. Yeah.
So what day, what do you guys think? Would Mondays work?
Mondays work.
Monday's
Yeah,
work.
Monday work.
Do you guys want to see a calendar?
Nope, pick
No.
a day. Pick a date.
I don't want to pick a date, it's you.
Pick a date.
ECM.
Usually around a month would be these 2 weeks.
It's sad we don't even know our email.
You guys really don't use them.
I'm so far ahead, I could probably choose
I'll
something.
just use my personal email.
Get that,
not
Tracy.
I don't have any.
How the heck you get that?
Oh, I can get one.
I can't even,
about it.
I can't even get one.
I hate
I've
sending
thrown so many of
email.
those away.
Either day will work.
What do you think?
I think it's.
That's your halo.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna wear it all day.
Sad.
So what day
It's
do you
something at
thank you.
CenterClinics.com. Thank you.
I think I actually, yeah, I have a list of all of
21st.
your emails over there in my
Yeah.
email.
So
I
I
can't
got
remember
something
what
from
it,
Don't know what mine is.
yeah.
Or extermination day.
So you said
3-21 at the same time.
11 o'clock?
Yeah.
I like 11 o'clock because I get to sleep in.
See, we try
I'm
to accommodate
retired,
for
people. I wanna get
everybody.
up
Yeah.
Yep, 11 o'clock on the 21st, is that good for everybody? Yes?
It's a month ahead of time, we should be able to.
Yeah. And I,
Yeah.
and if it doesn't, let us know, we always try to
Alright, put
accommodate
these
to
back in
everybody.
there. We can't
Are
do
you
all these
guys
now.
okay with this room? Do you guys want to try the classroom? It's up to you.
Doesn't matter.
Mom,
Yeah.
Dad, here? Okay.
Wherever. You
I'll
pick
get-
it, we'll be
I'll
there.
book it then.
I'm gonna leave my weapon at home.
Yeah.
Listen, like,
I
it's
got-
amazing, like, how, did you get stopped?
Again. Yeah, I have an eyeglass.
Screwdriver.
It was funny because the lady over at the courthouse, she made me sign this
These gotta go in my purse.
form saying that I wasn't.
The blue and the green.
Alrighty. I thank you
Do we
guys.
want to go ahead and send
And I thank you
around?
guys very much for the camera too. I appreciate it.
I don't know how to stop it, Lisa. I apologize. I don't want to like erase the whole thing.